Great morning, great morning, great morning. Y'all, hold on a minute. My camera messed up. Let me fix this. I'm like, wait, the camera in this morning. Hold on a second. Let me fix this, child. There we go. Y'all, just hold on just a minute. Hold on just a second. Oh, child, that ain't right, child. We off the green screen. All right, here we go. Hey, you never know what happened over here at Kimmy's World. Welcome to Kimmy's World. Thanks for tuning in. I hope each and every one of you all are having an amazing morning. Today is November the 14th. It is Thursday, and we're still in the year 2024. Great morning. Thanks for tuning in. If this is the first time you have tuned in to the Kimmy's Morning Show, I want to formally welcome you here. And I would like for you, please, to go ahead and hit the like button and go ahead and share this broadcast. If you have yet to subscribe to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and turn your notification bell on so you know when we go live or when we post content from this channel. Now, if you are a part of the Kimmy gang, I want to welcome you here. I want to ask you to go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and subscribe. And you all know how to support the channel. Cash apps are available. You can look at the bottom screen down there. You can see where you can send your cash app. Or if you want to purchase a membership to this channel, membership badges will be available. Just check your comment area before this live video ends. Child, you know, I wish I had good moderators that could drop it in the chat, because child, I'm telling y'all, I have not paid my moderator and I don't know how long, because I don't have moderators that are dedicated. So if you want to be a moderator for Kimmy's World, child, we pay folks over here. You want to be a moderator, just send me an email, let me know. My sister Sylvia, she usually moderate for me, but she's a school teacher, so she got to work. So other than that, I don't have a moderator. And I told y'all, I pay my moderators over here. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I hope y'all are having a great morning. Wait a minute, we got Danielle in the building. She slid in here a little late this morning. She's 7:53. She slid in here. And y'all, my first cousin Mary has tuned into the live show. Thank you so much for tuning in. She said, hey, cuz, we got Kenya in the building. Great morning to each and every one of you all. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit the share button. Now, I want to go ahead and welcome Facebook for tuning in. If you are tuning in from Facebook, go ahead and hit the like button. Also, share this to your page, and you all know how to support the channel as well. Stars are available, and you send stars so I can have the funds to create more content. Y'all, creating content ain't easy and the show ain't free. Anyway, we're gonna proceed on with the show this morning. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Kaden got in from school. Now, y'all know, for those of you all who've been following me on Kimmy's World, y'all know Kaden has a tutor. He goes to tutoring 4 days, 3 days out of the week. On some days it's an hour, other days it's an hour and a half. So it's a total of 4 hours a week he has tutoring. And this week, his tutor's sister passed away. She passed away on Sunday. I spoke about it on Monday. So he has not been tutoring all week, y'all. It's been Kaden don't want to listen to me, child. I'm having problems trying to figure out all this math. I just don't remember in the first grade we was doing 3D and 2D dimensions with vertices and faces and all different types of stuff, child. I don't remember that in the first grade. Child, I done forgot it too, so I couldn't help him. I had to call Jazz, and Jazz don't want to be bothered with me because she's dealing with all the issues this week. And we have talked about that this week on Kimmy's World about the mass shooting at Tuskegee University. If you missed the live on yesterday, I hope you go back and watch that live. It was very informative. I know some people are, they probably was scared. FBI. I did not call the FBI, but I sure tagged them in the post. I tagged CNN and every news station I could think of. I tagged them in the individual's post because that's what's wrong with some of our Black community. We see something that happened or we know something that happened, we leave it up to the next person to tell. Or y'all know the famous saying, snitches get what? Snitches get stitches. Child, I'm a snitch. If I think you do something wrong, you think I'm going to go down for you? Or you think I'm going to let you get away with it knowing that you've harmed or injured or stole something? If I see you steal, child, I'm telling. Okay? I am a rule follower. That's the way my daddy raised me. I went to the military. I was a rule follower. That's just who I am. So, oh well. Anyway, we got the South Memphis show in the building. Great morning to you. He said the legendary troll god is in the building. Great morning. Thanks for tuning in as well. Anyway, we're going to proceed on. Y'all, we got a lot of news going on. I said I wasn't going to cover no more Trump stuff over here. I really did, but I'm going to have to. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Now, why is Trump in the title? He has been great since the election. Child, he may be great. Yeah, you may think he's great, but child, his picks for his cabinets, they ain't great. Child, Lord, look at him. And we got to talk about some things. We got Nelly coming up. We're going to talk about Katt Williams this morning. We're going to talk about Ray J and more. Y'all just make sure you share the live. We just going to cut the chase because I know the South Memphis show ain't going to stay for the whole show. So let me just go on and get this Trump information on out here. So y'all know, Lord have mercy. Y'all, I hate to even say it. The Republican Party is in control. Yeah, Lord. Y'all, hold on just a minute. Let me pull this information up so you all can see it. So the Shade Room, which I had already saw it anyway, but the Shade, which I knew was going to happen anyway, especially last week during the election. There's a wave. There is a red wave going on in Washington. Republicans officially land majority in the House of Representatives, giving GOP majority control of the 3 branches of government. Let me see. I saw something else that really broke it down because, you know, some people don't understand government. What was this at? The Shade Room? Some people do not understand government. And I wanted to have a visual so you could see, you know, some people may not even remember what the 3 branches of government is. But I told y'all we don't have no dumb folks over here in Kimmy's World. So, of course, I want to share. And child, look at here. I don't even remember where I saw it. But anyway, we're going to proceed on. So, let me share the screen with you all so y'all can see. Let's head on back over here. All right. Hold on just a minute. While we're waiting, y'all go ahead and hit the like button, please, and thank you. Oh, here it is. I put it on here. Thank God. Okay. I got the visual for those of you all, because you got to use your senses when you learn. Some people are visual people. Okay. So Republicans now have control over the three branches of government. You got legislative, executive, and judicial. 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 Lord have mercy. That's Mississippi holding that tongue. So the presidency, House and Senate, the Supreme Court is stacked 6-3 with Republicans / conservative. Now, Republicans have officially secured the majority in the House of Representatives, giving them control of both chambers of Congress. Lord, what is wrong? Republicans also hold control of the executive and judicial branches with a 6-3 conservative majority in the Supreme Court. Now, according to CBS News, Republicans have won 218 seats and Dems are sitting at 211 as of Wednesday, November 13th, which was yesterday. The most recent Republican trifecta at the federal government occurred from 2017 to 2019 during President Donald Trump's first term. We knew this was going to happen. We knew it was coming. You know, some people may not understand, but you can break down the legislative branch of government, which will be right up under there is Congress, and it branches off to the House of Representatives and then the Senate. Then you have executive, which is the president, and then branches off into the vice president. Then you have judicial, which is the Supreme Court. Now, for those of you all who did not know, you have 3 Supreme Court judges who I believe who are in their 70s. One of them are, I can't even think of the man name. But anyway, they may be resigning or retiring from their seats, which means there may be more Trump supporters who will be there for Trump, who will be in his corner. Now, for those of you all who did not know, Trump has been stacking up his offices. Child, he has picked, oh boy, Donald Trump nomination of Congressman Matt Gaetz, I don't know how to really pronounce his name, to be his attorney general arrived like a thunderclap in Washington, D.C. on Wednesday afternoon. Now, all of the president's-elect picks for his administration so far, this is easily the most controversial and sends a clear message that Trump intends to shake up the establishment when he returns to power. Y'all just hold on. I got a video clip that I'm going to share. Hold on just a minute. Okay, here we go. Let me minimize this. Let me read the comments and I'll get back to the video. He said, let me go through here. Okay, Nana Bananas in the building. Y'all know that's my mama. Great morning to you. He said, yeah. Child. He said, Toy B, it's sad people don't even know what they are voting for. That is true. Oh my goodness. You know, I wasn't even going to talk about that this morning, Toy B, but I got to bring that out since you said that. Now, the South Memphis Show said, Nana, good morning and welcome to the show. All right. Good morning. Nana, I have a question. Oh, Lord, Mama, he coming for you, girl. He coming for you. DC, girl. It's shining red all in DC. That's all I know. Good morning. What's up, Patricia Dorsey? All right. Grab a membership to South Memphis Show. Hit the like button and subscribe to the live. Okay, let's get back to what we were doing. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Y'all know the South Memphis Show is a diehard Trump supporter. And he's my moderator too, but he's a Trump supporter. Kimmy's where we'll accept everybody, even if you don't like the people we like.
Donald Trump is unstoppable. Elect him president again, and America will be unstoppable too. This is a made-up crime. No other American in the country would be charged with this type of crime. So we're here voluntarily supporting our friend, President Trump, the leader of our movement, the leader of our party, and soon, again, the leader of this great country.
Gates.
Donald John Trump.
Lord.
But if anybody had been hurt today, it would have been even more of a catastrophe than we already saw. And I think that's an important point for the country. Another important point for the country is that this morning, President Trump explicitly called for demonstrations and protests to be peaceful.
And so we need to come together and to create a federal cause of action, a federal change in the law that will free Britney and the millions of Americans who are impacted by a corrupt guardianship system that empowers people that take advantage of the weak.
Child. This is definitely a shakeup for Washington. Now, the firebrand Florida politician is perhaps best known for his spearheading the effort to unseat then Republican Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, last year. But he has a consistent history of being a flamethrower in the state halls of Congress. Lord. In 2018, he brought a right-wing Holocaust denier to the State of the Union and later tried to expel two fathers who lost children in mass shooting from a hearing after they objected to a claim he had made about gun control. And you all can read more about Trump's Attorney General pick. All I'm going to say is there will be a lot of things that will there's going to be a lot of things that's going to get done. What I suggest for all of the immigrants, and I've seen this all over social media, y'all better get on back to y'all country. Get on back. Just get on back before January, because Trump said day one, he coming for y'all. Now, the mayor of Chicago, I saw that this morning, stated that he is not, let me see if I can find that again. Where did I see that? The mayor, why don't I send this stuff to myself? When I see this information, I read it, but I don't think it's important, but it always comes back up again. I don't even know where I saw it. It was the mayor of Chicago, and he basically stated that, wait a minute, I saw it. He is not going to go after immigrants in his city. He's not. Let me see, did I see it here? I did not. I can't find it. I don't know where I saw it, but I read it this morning. Also, let's talk about Trump's pick for, and this is a new, well, where did I see that? Here we go again, y'all. Lord, I wish I had a whole staff of people to help me run this channel, to come up with this information. This stuff is not easy, y'all. It really is not. I don't even remember where I saw it. Oh, crap. Where did I see it? Trump has picked Elon Musk as, wait a minute. Where did I see this, y'all? Oh, Jesus. Y'all go on and hit the like button. Let me see if I can find this somewhere. I don't know where I saw this morning. Or yeah, it might have been yesterday. Shucks. I tell you, when I don't prepare for my show, it runs smooth. But when I sit down here and try to prepare, I always forget something. Okay, where is it? Okay, so Donald Trump, where is it? I don't know where I found it from. Anyway, let me go ahead and share the screen. This is about Elon Musk as well. I don't even remember where I saw it. All right, here we go. Okay.
Basically been brimming for the last 2 days, I'm told, with two kinds of people: those angling for a job and those who are trying to influence Trump into hiring their picks. But one person has loomed over all of that. His name is Elon Musk. Multiple sources tell me tonight that Musk has been seen at Mar-a-Lago nearly every single day since Donald Trump won, dining with him on the patio at times. Today, they were seen on the golf course together. Musk has been in the room when world leaders have called Trump. And tonight, we've learned he's also weighing in on staffing decisions, making clear his preference for certain roles even. Publicly tonight, Elon Musk is backing Florida Senator Rick Scott as the next leader of the Republican conference to replace Mitch McConnell. While Musk himself is still not expected to take any kind of formal position inside Trump's administration, given how complicated it would be with his companies, what's becoming clearer tonight is that he doesn't really need to, with one source telling me Elon Musk is having just as much influence from the outside. Mar-a-Lago has basically been brimming for the last 2 days, I'm told, with two kinds of people. Those angling for a job.
All right, let me go ahead and stop. I'm pretty sure I'm about to find it right now. So Trump, this is not even an office, y'all. Oh, where did I see it? Trump has appointed Elon Musk of Department of Efficiency. Now, y'all know Elon Musk and Donald Trump butted heads a while ago. Let me see if I can find that. I read it this morning. Let's see. Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Damn it. Anyway, we're just going to go ahead and here it is. All right, let me go ahead and share my screen. All right. So Elon Musk, Vivek Ramaswamy will lead new Department of Government Efficiency in Trump administration. Child, what is that? Y'all ever heard of that?
If you're 50 or over, you could be taking advantage of everything AARP.
Let's let this run and then I'll share my screen again. Hold on just a minute. Y'all go ahead and hit the like button, please, and thank you. And share. We got a few more seconds and then it'll run. Okay, here we go. Boom. Let's share this screen. All right, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The election. What more are you learning about Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy leading this Department of Government Efficiency?
Yeah, this is not a surprise because this is something that Elon Musk had been talking about when he was out on the campaign trail for Donald Trump in Pennsylvania over the last few weeks. I was at the Madison Square Garden rally where he talked about it as well. And what they're calling it is the Department of Government Efficiency. Obviously, any federal agency that was created would have to be approved by Congress. That's not a sense that that's happening here, that this is necessarily a real, genuine agency. But clearly what they have been seeking to do is to cut costs and federal spending and also staffing inside the federal government. Now, I think there are real questions tonight about what that's going to look like. This says it's being led by Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy. One Anderson question that I have had over the last few weeks is, we've heard them talk about $1 trillion in cuts. But when you look at how much money the federal government spent in the last fiscal year, it's close to $7 million. And over $7 trillion, over $5 trillion of that has gone to healthcare, to Social Security, to veterans. So if they're cutting $1 trillion, they wouldn't really be able to do that without dipping into that. So I think there is a real question of how all this would work, because obviously spending for agencies is approved by Congress and the president, not by outside groups. And we have been told Elon Musk is not joining the federal government per se. So I still think there's a lot of questions over what exactly this is going to look like. But Elon Musk clearly has had a lot of influence on this transition, as he has been spending a lot of time at Mar-a-Lago with Trump.
So, I don't know if you all know, but Joe Rogan reveals that Elon Musk developed an app that predicted Trump's election victory hours ahead of the announcement that Trump actually won. Y'all check this out.
Beginning of the night, no one knew what was going to happen. So you're watching the first results roll in, and there's like this weird thing. And then Trump gets way ahead, but you don't want to like get too hopeful. Like, how far ahead he's in? He's ahead by 100 points. That seems like a lot.
Yeah, and you're like, what is it? And some channels are like, and then every channel's kind of different.
Yeah, they had different numbers. I was getting a different number off my Apple News update than I was getting off of CNN. And then I was texting people like Tulsi and JD Vance. I was getting a different Apparently, Elon created an app, and he knew who won 4 hours before the results. So as the results were coming in, 4 hours before they called it, Dana White told me Elon was like, I'm leaving. It's over. Donald won. He just fucking somehow or another.
I'm going to go back into my pod and evaporate.
I don't know what he's getting, where he's pulling his data from, but he had like the most accurate data. Beginning of the night, no one knew what was going to happen. So you're watching data in terms of the rural states hadn't put the results in yet, but yet Trump was ahead in these states. Kamala's never going to win those states. So tabulated that and like put it all together. I don't know how he did it. But
yeah.
Dana, I haven't even talked to Elon about this. I don't know like the Dana translation, but Dana said he had an app and he was like showing him. He's like, it's over. And he fucking left. Dude just left.
It's over.
Now y'all know that the day of the election, if y'all jog y'all memories back to what Trump said that we ought to have some type of program or some app that go ahead and give us the results the day of the election. Now, it's so funny that he made that statement because we didn't know that Elon Musk had developed an app to tell the results of the election. Now, is this going to be something that they put into motion going forward? I have no idea. But I'm telling you, Donald Trump has been saying that for years, and having Elon Musk with all his things that he's into, like Tesla and all these different types of businesses working with these different countries. To me, that's a conflict of interest. He said Elon Musk either can tell the future, but he's a time traveler, or perhaps he's an alien. No, he ain't no alien. Here you go. He said that's called cheating. You know, that's been the word on the card. But y'all know I'm not going to say that Trump was cheating. All I know is that Kamala Harris, she went ahead and conceded. No words of cheating. I don't know. We are in for a ride. Now, some of Trump's policies, y'all may hate me for this. Some of Trump policies I agree with. I really do, especially with the ones about the gender assignment of children. They shouldn't be able to do that. I agree. Men should not be playing in women's sports as transgenders. I wholeheartedly believe that. And there are some other issues I believe I agree with him as well. You said, why freaking bother? I have no idea. I agree with some things as well. Do I agree with Trump being president? I don't. But those are my beliefs, and each and every one have our own beliefs. Anyway, moving right along with the program this morning. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and play this clip just to break it up just a little bit. Okay. This is to give some inspiration for those of you all who have goals and dreams that you want to accomplish. This may help you because it helped me.
Surround yourself with people that's just as hungry and eager to learn, eager to succeed as you are. And don't let nobody talk you out of your vision because they can't see it. I think that's the biggest mistake I ever made because, you know, we all have visions. Each and every last one of us. Every human being on earth has a purpose and has a vision or something that they can contribute. It comes to us first by way of a vision. Something that you see in your mind, an idea that you have. Nobody else had it. It's yours. And the first thing we usually do is go to our peers and go to the people around us and tell them of our vision. And because they don't have the same vision or they don't believe that they could achieve properly execute this vision. First thing they say, "No, man, you can't do that. What you won't do that for, man? Ain't nobody did." And the first thing we do is like, "Damn, that might be a dumb idea. Let me just." And then a year later, you'll see another motherfucker who just done got shot through the roof doing the exact same thing that you just said. Surround yourself with people that's just as hungry and eat.
You know what? On some instances, I really like T.I., especially when he talks this type of positive talk. I really like this. Y'all know I always say my goals and dreams are coming into reality. I don't know how they will get done, but they must get done. It's not my business, but it's God's business. I just wanted to share that with you all. I'm going to go back to the comment area. Toy B said, I do too. I'm a libertarian. But separating children from their parents, nah, I agree too. But what I suggest, like I said, all immigrants that's over here illegally, y'all get on back to y'all country, because Trump ain't playing and ain't no way we can stop him. Get on back to your country. Don't let him separate you and your child. Get on back. I'm telling you. The South Memphis show said Trump never cheat. Lord, I ain't fooling with you this morning. I'm not fooling with you. So y'all know we've been talking about the Tuskegee mass shooting. Shout out to Erica, who actually sent me this clip. I actually saw it yesterday, and I was not going to share it, but I'm going to share it. So the gentleman, I actually saw it on TikTok yesterday. I mean, it's been going viral for at least 24 hours over there. But the guy who lost, the 18-year-old who lost his life at that mass shooting, actually saved someone else's life by pushing them out of the way. And I'm gonna have to press mute because there's music, but he pushed the girl out of the way, and in turn, he got shot and lost his life, and her life was spared. I'm going to share this right here. This is the individual. So the girl in the skirt, she was the one who got pushed out the way. The guy in the black and white jersey on the left of her would be, that's the guy who lost his life. Oh, shoot. Where'd it go? I'm going to play it again. Can y'all see that? Okay, now you can see it. The guy that's clapping his hands is jumping. He got like a 4 or something on his shirt. That's the guy who pushed her out of the way. She said, let me see. Basically, she was saying that she's having a little guilt now because she feel like if it wasn't for him, she would be gone. She would be gone. She didn't even know this guy. He didn't know her, but they were standing on top of a vehicle dancing, and they were just having a good time. Really and truly, both of these people that were the girl and the guy, neither one of these were Tuskegee students. Like I had told each and every one of you all, there were people from everywhere. I even found out yesterday there were students who came down from Auburn who party at this Tuskegee party. The more research that I did on this topic, one individual said that there were between 8,000 to 10,000 people there in that parking lot. I don't know how many people. I'm going to go ahead and share this. I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and share this. Let me see. Can y'all hear me? I ain't pressing mute, did I? Okay, so y'all can hear me. I'm going to go ahead and share this video of a girl who gave an account of what happened. Now, y'all know what I have been saying all week as far as what my daughter had been telling me happened at the mass shooting. The same thing she said is the exact same thing, almost identical to what my daughter had told me. Y'all just hold on just a minute. I'm going to share my screen. Let y'all see this. And that wasn't even on the docket this morning for me to talk about. Okay, here we go. Commercial run through. Lord, here we go. Skip. Okay, let me share my screen.
Hey y'all, my name is Brooklyn. I'm a first year freshman at Tuskegee University, and I just wanted to give a little side of my story about what happened during homecoming. Okay, so the first thing I just want to say is the condolences to the families that lost their children. And besides that, I'm okay. I got really bruised up and I got trampled over. My friends are okay. We all made it out safely. But the security at Tuskegee is absolutely, it's just not there. Something definitely needs to be done. We just recently had a towns meeting. Nothing was really said. I mean, nothing was really said at the end of the day. It just was just a bunch of promises, and the president needs to just do a better job. The president really just blaming it, I feel like, on the students. He was saying that he takes accountability for things, but he's trying to put the blame on us, saying that we don't have approved parties, because at Tuskegee University, we need to have parties that are approved. We had a white boy wasted party recently, and the police did not shut that down. They didn't shut it down, but there was multiple cop cars around. They knew the party was there. They heard
Let me stop right here to let y'all know exactly, before she get into all of this, because I want y'all to understand. Number one, there was someone, I think it was a police officer who tuned in to the Kimmy's morning show Monday and Tuesday, and he was talking about some safety measures possibly Tuskegee should have it. And I believe he was saying something about, what do you call, like those blue towers or something, where you can call in case of an emergency. And normally at regular campuses, they're spread out throughout the campus. I think Tuskegee may have one or two. It's nowhere around where the West Commons was. Number two, there are no cameras. There are no cameras. So I know there were certain YouTubers that were saying like, hey, what about the cameras? I know they got cameras here. No, they don't have cameras. Mind you, if I'm not mistaken, and somebody can drop it in the comment area, I believe Tuskegee just raised $164 million. I believe that. Let me see. Emergency alert tower. That's what it's called. They have it, I believe, my daughter told me it was like near the football field or somewhere down there. That's nowhere near here. They should be everywhere, every so many feet. You know, they should be on that campus. We have several on campus here. Wow. She said, we have cameras everywhere on our campus. There's not. And also, Tuskegee is an open campus, meaning the locals, anybody can come on to Tuskegee. I'm going to let this go ahead and play. If I can remember anything else, I will stop it and talk about it.
Everybody coming towards the West. The West Commons is where everybody goes to party. So the fact that the police was there, and it was probably 1,000 people, but during homecoming, everybody comes over here to the West, and it's 5,000-6,000 people. There's not one police car, not one.
Did y'all hear that? 5,000 to 6,000 people. Matter of fact, let me upload this photo real quick because I want y'all to see how many people were actually there. While this is playing, I'll press pause once I get the photo.
No, nothing. And you want to talk about it because it wasn't approved? That doesn't make any sense at all. But anyways, I'm going to give my backstory. I'm going to give my story about what had happened. So me and my friend, and it was on my birthday, matter of fact. So we had went towards the music, and the guy, I don't remember what he looked like. I just know his type of body shape was kind of like a big, heavily framed. But my friend let me know that he had a automatic hanging out his pocket. And we were going to leave that area, but one of my friends, she had left to.
Y'all remember I told y'all that my daughter mentioned something about when she was down there at the West Commons that she saw a guy walk past her and it looked like he had a weapon on him. This is before it even popped off. She's saying the exact same thing.
To go to her dorm really quick, and we can't call her to tell her, hey, we're going to move somewhere else, because we had no Wi-Fi, we had no service, we couldn't call out for emergencies or anything. So if we need to call her, we couldn't get to her. So we had.
Remember, I told y'all that there were over 80,000 people at Tuskegee, and the cell phone, there was no cell phone coverage. My daughter knew this. She told me, she said, Mama, I will not be able to talk to you until Monday till I get back home, because there's no cell phone coverage. So in the event, remember, I also told y'all the shooting happened around 12:40 Saturday night. According to the news media and the police, they didn't get there till about 1:40. Why is that? They couldn't get a call out. They couldn't call 911.
Had to stay there. After she would have came, then we would have left. I told my other friends to make sure that he's right there, and probably 10-15 seconds later, I hear a Charger just zooming by and just start shooting. And then I saw the guy, he pulls it out and starts like, oh, there they go right there. Let's get him, like acting all happy and shit. Like nothing about that is funny. And then so me and my friends start running. As soon as I run, I fall. I fall, get trampled over probably like 8-10 people. My phone, my keys, my ID, everything falls out my purse. I'm just running and running. And then I get back up. And I go to in between two cars. And there's a bunch of people. And I jump on top of them. And I'm just trying to stay down. And they're shooting near the car. And I'm just like freaking out. I'm like having a panic attack. I've never been in a situation like this. This is like really scaring me. And so I get up to go to.
I want to pause this because I want to put some of this in perspective so you all know exactly how many people were there. Check this out. I don't know if you can see this good. This is just a small area. In between, you see a car along this way, right? Coming up. There's people in the front, on the sides. I'm talking about this parking lot is huge. There were so many people there. But the campus wants to say this was an unauthorized party. Tuskegee is not a very large campus. Don't you think? Where was security? The gate is not too far from right here. Where was security? How come security never showed up? How come they did not disperse this large crowd? Back to the program.
A different area, and I see two other people with guns right in front of me. They're literally right there, like right there, while I'm trying to get up and run. One had an automatic and another one had a handgun. I don't remember anybody's faces. I'm just looking at their person. That's it, here and below. And I just start running to another section. So I run to another area that it was also in between two other cars. I hop on those people, and I just put my head down. They're still shooting. They are still shooting. I get up again, 3 dudes now with guns. These are different types of groups and different types of people with guns. These are not even the shooters. These are just niggas with guns. And I saw another automatic. I saw probably 2 more handguns. And yeah, those were the 3. And then so I was like, okay, I have to keep running. I run somewhere else, slip, and I just bruised my knee. I'm like really messed up all over, but some things have healed.
This is over $40,000.
Now hold on a minute.
Saved over $5,000.
Gotta run through this daggone commercial.
On for shipping. Let me tell you.
Hold on, just
this is what your house looks like when you get 500.
But I run over. I go down the hill trying to go behind the apartments. And before I go behind the apartments, there's another guy. It's just one guy. He has an automatic right here, and I just start running. I just start running all the way up. I start running all the way to my dorm, and my dorm is Young Hall. So I go all the way to Young Hall. I go inside, and I'm at the stairs. I see my friends at the stairs, and I probably like, I want to say 10 seconds later, I hear the door swing open and shooting again. So I believe they came inside, but that's what it hit, because they were so close. So we just started running upstairs over and over again. And we ran just 6 flights of stairs into my friend's room. We talked to my friend. We were chilling in her room, trying to calm down. We moved over to my room. There were some random people in my room, making sure they're okay. They're talking about how they had to help somebody. They had blood on their hands. Some guy got shot in his leg and his hand. They had to help. It was so much going on. And then we was in there for probably 10 minutes in my room. I heard some noise outside, some girls saying something. I opened the door, like, go back inside. They're still shooting. They were shooting for a good 15, 20 minutes. They shot all their rounds and reloaded and shot again. Like that whole time period, there was no cops called at all. We're wondering where the cops are because we have no service. I was told by somebody, and I was just told by somebody that somebody got in contact with their mom somehow, and she had to call the police. And that's what happened. I mean,
now how is it? This is what I don't understand. This is what makes me extremely angry. Is my daughter is alumni, right? She's been far removed from Tuskegee for 2 years. She knew prior to going down to Tuskegee, she knew she wasn't going to have phone service. How come with all the money that they are raising, how come they didn't have enough cell towers or some type of Starlink or something, some type of Verizon tower right there on campus to withhold that sort of bandwidth or whatever? I don't know what you call it. Why is it they can't make a call out? That's unsafe. Where were the paramedics? I asked my daughter, I said, were there any paramedics on campus during this whole time? She said no. Normally at games, y'all already know they're paramedics. They had a shooting last year, September something, 2023. They gave a report, gave a press conference stating that they were going to do all sorts of training, and they were trained in all these different types of situations. But you're hearing first account of what happened. They have these children, alumni, and everybody else that was on that campus like sitting ducks if something happened. And that directly reflects the president of the campus, to me, in my opinion.
And then I heard on the town's meeting that the shooter's been there since Wednesday. And this happened on Sunday.
What?
Yeah, happened on Sunday. After the Glorilla concert, this student was talking about how a Charger was driving by her, a white Charger, the ones that was shooting, had like a beam and was just like acting like they were going to shoot her or something like that. That's what she said. But yeah. So anyways, after that happened, I called my mom and everything and let her know what happened, and called my dad. And my mom was actually here for homecoming. And they were in the hotel already, so they were okay. But it's just the fact that a lot of us are going through a lot of PTSD right now. Some of the things I'm going through right now is just having like really bad flashbacks, and I'm hearing like rounds in my head when I'm trying to sleep. Okay, I can't really sleep unless I'm like extremely tired. So
I want to say this, the same experience that she is experiencing, not being able to sleep, being afraid of large crowds, my daughter is experiencing the same exact thing. The same exact thing. And I talked to my daughter about it, and she was just like, Mama, you didn't hear what I said. You had to hear it from somebody else. You know, I've never experienced a shooting, never, and especially one of this magnitude where shooting lasts for 20 minutes. And it's not just one area. If you heard from this particular girl, everywhere she ran, there was somebody shooting. And y'all saw on yesterday when I posted the photos of those young boys, young men with those weapons. there were at least about 3 of them, and each one of them had between 2 to 3 weapons apiece. Some of them had switches. Some of those were automatic weapons. That's a lot. That is a lot. And that was something that was well orchestrated. That was something that was planned, because they took photos prior to the shooting and put them on social media. I'm trying to figure out why nobody has been arrested yet, except for that one particular guy. And the guy that was arrested was not one of the gentlemen that was with these 3 guys that I showed y'all on yesterday.
I try to tire myself out to a point where I have to just go to sleep. Like, I'm just totally knocked out. Because if I try to take naps, then I get flashbacks. I can't be around a lot of loud noises right now. I can't be around crowds or being in stores. I went to the store today to go get some food, and it was just too much for me. Like, I started having a panic attack in the store. Just being around a lot of people, just continue talking about it. Any type of guns, any loud noises, especially being around Hellcats and Chargers and all that. And I live in Atlanta, so that's bound to happen, but it just scares me every time. I cry at random moments throughout the day. And it's just kind of hard to function because I've never been through something like that. I've never been through any.
So I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. Hold on a second. I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. I just had to talk about that this morning, only because this is near and dear to my heart, because my daughter is an alumni of that institution. She was Miss Tuskegee on that institution. My beliefs and her beliefs, I don't know if they are the same, but when I talk about things like this, it does not directly affect my daughter. She doesn't know what I talk about. Matter of fact, she don't even watch the show. She is too busy with her own life. These are my own beliefs. So anybody that know her, don't hold her accountable for what I'm doing over here on the show. This is me. I don't agree with what's going on at Tuskegee. They need to do a lot. Matter of fact, I was reading somewhere on somebody's post that they need to let the students go home and give them the opportunity to do virtual classes, just like they did for COVID, because they need to sort through these security measures. These are not quick fixes. There are a lot of things that they need to do at that campus. Like, there are some students saying there are FBI agents who are walking around the campus right now because, they're still investigating and they have weapons. This is very triggering for somebody who just was in a mass shooting, being around weapons like that. I'm just saying. Let me see what y'all are saying. Y'all haven't said anything else. Toy said they need to go to the news themselves. Some of them have gone to the news, but Tuskegee is making it hard for those students to even say anything, especially the students who have some type of title in the school, like the SGA presidents or the people that are on SGA, or even Miss Tuskegee, or Miss Freshman or whatever. They're making it where they cannot say anything. And like, even my daughter, she can't speak out about it because she recruits for Tuskegee through her job. So of course, and she's a former Miss Tuskegee. So there's a lot of things she can't say, but I can say it because I'm just a mama. She grown. I say what I want to say. Anyway, moving right along. Y'all know anything that comes up, I will be covering it on here. I will be the first one to cover it. I've been watching this for several days, trying to figure out, what's the update. Anyway, we're going to switch gears right now. I want to bring this out. I want to speak about something positive, and then we'll get on back with the show. So this particular gentleman, Vamar Hunter, found comfort at a Chicago South Shores Give Me Some Sugar bakery long before he learned its owner. Y'all check this out.
Give me some sugar. I didn't order anything. What is this?
That's when I started screaming.
It's an unbelievable family reunion story. The Chicago man finds his biological mother just blocks away from his home.
There are lots of bakeries in Chicago, but Give Me Some Sugar in the city's South Shore neighborhood had Vamar Hunter hooked.
The lemon bars, that was my catch, and the chocolate chip cookies.
So 3 things.
And the lemon pound cake.
Vamar started coming here about 10 years ago, and he says he really felt at home here. As a matter of fact, he lived about a block away and also enjoyed talking to the owner.
You know, she interacts on a personal level.
When Vamar was 35, confirmation of what he always suspected, he was adopted. He got a genetic profile and some help from a genetic genealogist. Soon, his biological mom was located. When she was ready, she called from a familiar number.
I had the bakery in my phone, locked in. I'm like, give me some sugar. And all I'm thinking in my head is, why do I have to give me some sugar? I didn't order any. What is this? It's still not dawning on me. And then, you know, I'm like, hello, you know, she's like, hello.
And then that's when we started screaming. and I started crying on the phone.
Lenore had put Vamar up for adoption when she was 17.
I had left the adoption open. And I said, you know, if he really wants to find me, then he'll be able to find me. But otherwise, his life must be great. I wouldn't interfere in that life.
Their relationship now, like they've never been apart.
You are pretty.
With Lenore now semi-retired, Vamar runs much of the business. The puzzle that always haunted him, now complete.
Man, I love my mom. I love having a mother. It was a lot of rough Mother's Days.
I love my son.
Wow.
And the fact that I have him now in these later years is just, like I said, that's just God. God is love.
Wow.
That story just made.
Hey, that's a great story right there. And that was a good segue to our next topic. So our next topic is actually about Katt Williams doing a random act of kindness for another comedian. I want to go ahead and share my screen here.
Hear me on the phone, and I'm trying to get my brothers and sisters that my daddy just died. He said, "What you doing?" I said, "My daddy died." He said, "Your daddy died?" I said, "Yeah, he died Monday." I said, "I'm just trying to, do his funeral. Do you mind?" And he said, "No, man." He went behind the door and came back with a stack of money. And I said, "What is this?" He said, "Go bury your daddy and come back." And I was blown away. It was a couple $1,000s. My daddy had spent his insurance money right before he died. He literally cashed in his insurance pot. I could have kicked his because you got cancer and you die, you gonna cash in your damn life insurance pot. I'm gonna put him in a potato sack. He better be thanking Katt Williams because he was about to be potatoes. Overhear me on the phone, and I'm trying to get my brothers and sisters that my daddy just died. He said, "What you doing?" I said, "My daddy died." I did a show that Friday. That week, I flew home, buried my daddy, and came back. And I tried to pay it back. He said, "You don't owe me nothing."
Wow.
So Katt, this is Ben Katt.
Ben Katt. I just seen him at the Netflix, the guy who owns Netflix. We went to a party at his house. I always tell him thank you because he didn't have to do that. And it is in this world, in this game, ain't a lot of people that will do that.
A whole lot of people, if you do something, they don't want something back in return at some point in time.
Or they gonna tweet about it.
Yes.
Or they gonna tell everybody, "Oh, I helped you." I hate people who do that. And people only know this story because I tell him.
Right.
But for him to bury my daddy a first day, and he still paid me, Shannon. He still paid me. He didn't take it out of my pay. He still paid me.
Wow.
I did a show that.
A lot of celebrities have came out later on and talked about how Katt Williams have helped them, have given them money and all this other type of stuff, or helped them. Y'all remember when that stuff was popping off with Monique and she didn't have any type of job? I believe that was this year. Didn't Katt Williams add her to his show? He sure did. That was a big bag, big bank for Monique. So shout out to Katt Williams for doing something like this for somebody. You know, when you do something kind for someone else, you ain't got to tell everybody. Just keep it a secret, because that's where your blessing's going to come anyway, not you broadcasting it. Anyway, moving on to our next topic. So our next topic is about old Ray J. Y'all know Ray J. For the last few weeks, since all this Diddy stuff been popping off, Ray J has been running his mouth, child. So y'all know this week, Ray J was in the news about Jamal Bryant. I don't know if I brought that out, how he was saying that he did not want Jamal Bryant to air an interview that he did with Jamal Bryant. And he said if he did, it's going to be somebody snatched down from the pulpit. Lord, I guess Ray J trying to be a dog, child. Anyway, so Ray J alleges that celebrities are paying victims, talking about the Diddy victims, to keep quiet about their involvement in Diddy's freak-offs. Claims people have called him personally. And he said, just going to let the video play. There on Ray J. I don't know if he's doing this. I don't know what Ray J doing. Y'all know he the drama king. Really, he is.
Artists paying victims to keep their name out of it.
Do you know people who have had demands put upon them where they have paid off to keep this quiet?
Here's what I do know. People do catch and kills all day. And a catch and kill, I don't know if, of course you know, but for the regular world, somebody has the truth, somebody pays you to keep it quiet, and hopefully that money that you got paid secures your happiness while you watch the lie continue to succeed.
I want to just make sure I understand you. What you're saying is what? That you know people who have been approached by women, men, whatever, who have said, give me money and I won't talk?
Here's the other way around that, Harvey. I'll give you money, please don't talk.
You are a well-connected guy. Do you know that what you've just described, is that going on now?
Yes. They want to talk to me. They want to talk to me about what happened to them. They call me.
You don't believe
they
that?
feel like they can trust me.
Wait a minute. Calling you for what? Calling you for what?
Because they want to tell me about certain things that happened with them and Diddy.
Ray, I want to make sure I understand this. Are these high-profile people calling you because they've had some affiliation with Diddy that they don't want to come out and they think you might be the vessel for it coming out? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. And I don't even know why I just said it, but I said it, so what? Now they got to be mad. Come get me.
Were they specific about what they did with Diddy?
I don't believe this.
I don't want to say. I think I said too much.
Come on, man.
Hearing a
I'm sorry, y'all. I don't believe this. I don't believe this. Ray J is the drama king. I do believe celebrities are paying off victims who have taken out lawsuit with the Bugsby law firm. I believe that. But I do not believe that. This is the second time Ray J has been in the news this week. I believe, now this is my own personal belief, I believe Ray J is trying to create drama surrounding himself to promote his TV network. It's got to be something. And then why would you do an interview with Jamal Bryant and then tell him, listen, Ray J is smart. Just like when the Kim Kardashian sex tape came out, him and Ray J, that was well orchestrated. They like, come on now, having a full-on production when they're having relations with their partner, they got no full-on productions, and then have the tape and then it mysteriously get to what was that bit what was that daggone that sex thing that caught the tape. I don't even know. But he is well calculated. Every time Ray J go to the Breakfast Club, he does something viral. Ray J knows how to go viral. Trust me. I call BS on this. I call crap. He lying. I don't believe it. It's the reason why he did. Ray J is very connected. He has been on a lot of Diddy parties. His sons want him gone. Listen, Ray, what? If celebrities were, just think about it, y'all. If celebrities was calling Ray J for something and telling him, why would Ray J go on and do an interview talking about it? And then say, oh, I've said too much. Ray J is smart. He's not dumb. He is highly intelligent. Who watched Ray J on College Hill? Ray J is very, very smart. Trust me, all these tech companies that Ray J has gotten and then sold and got the bag, like Ray J is smart, y'all. I call crap on this one. I call cap. He capping. I don't believe that he just came out there and had loose lips for nothing. He knew exactly what he was gonna say. He was talking to that's the guy that owned TMZ, right? Come on, no, I call cap on it all day, every day. Let me see if I got one more topic. Yeah, I got one more topic. So the next topic we're going to talk about is actually Nelly, and then we're going to wrap the show up this morning. Maybe one or two more topics, and we will be finished. So according to Missouri prosecutor says he won't charge Nelly after the August drug arrest. Child, I know that's good news for Ashanti. A man ain't gonna get charged. That's more coins in their pocket. They ain't gotta hire no attorney. So St. Louis rapper Nelly won't face charges following his arrest this summer at a St. Louis casino. Y'all remember what happened? We don't believe the fact in the case warrant the issuing of charges, said the prosecuting attorney. Now, Nelly, 49, whose birth name is Cornell Hayes II, grew up in the area. His lawyer, Scott Rosenblum, has said the search that led to Nelly's August arrest was unwarranted. Bell's office did not elaborate on why the decision was made to not file charges. Rosenblum said in an email Wednesday that Bell's decision followed a fair and impartial review of the evidence. All right, so I guess that's good news for Nelly. What did he say? Laugh out loud. I think he's protecting his butt. Listen, and that is a literal statement. You just said protecting his butt, because I always thought, especially one Ray J, the one who was playing that piano at Floyd Mayweather's one of his party. He was like to me, he was like the Farnsworth Bentley to Floyd Mayweather, and he was singing One Wish. What? Yeah, that was Ray J. He said, yeah, he is smart. He know what he's doing. I'm telling you, every time, if you just watch, remember this year, Ray J had he had a tattoo on his face, and he went live and he made everybody believe that was a real tattoo. And like, he does things. Y'all gotta know, like, I follow him. I know what he be doing. He'll go live and do something stupid or say something stupid. Listen, negative, whether it's negative or whether it's positive, in Hollywood, that stuff sells. And that get people to talking. And when people get to talking and surfacing on your Instagram page or whatever, looking you up, of course, they're going to want to know more about you and what you're doing. Trust me, Ray J had the spot. I don't know if he had the album to come out, but I know he was working on the album. Then he got that little ratchet TV thing that he got. Come on now. Ray J ain't slick. I see you, Ray J. I see what you're doing. Anyway, we're going to wrap up the show this morning. The show we started this morning. You guys for tuning into the show. Just make sure if you have yet to get your membership badge, let me go on and put this in the chat, y'all. If you have yet to get your membership badge, make sure you grab your membership badge today. We are going to resume our giveaways, but our giveaways going forward will be for subscribers and members. We're going to have, I'm going to open it up to everybody. Yeah, hold on just a second. But make sure you get your membership badge. The more members we have, the more members only content I can start producing and start doing. Especially when I'm talking about my family stuff, and I let y'all have an inside connect with Kaden and stuff. I just want my members to be a part of that because y'all like family, you know? So grab your membership today. Remember, memberships are $4.99 a month. Trust me, the link that is in the comment area is a very secure link. I'm not gonna know your credit card information, honey. That's with Google Pay and all of that. It's secure. You can also use a Cash App card as well. You don't have to use your debit card. A lot of things that I purchase, I do put on my Cash App card, so it don't be connected to my debit card, child, because I don't want nobody trying to scam me. But you can click on this link and you can get your membership today. Before the end of the year, y'all, I promise y'all, we will have merchandise. I'm getting ready to start working on that. That's probably going to be a Christmas present to myself, is to get my own merchandise off and popping. I do have merchandise on the channel, but that's merchandise I have designed. Now you can get some Kimmy's World merch through my channel. Just follow the link that way. But as far as the merchandise that I want to, the merch I want to start working on, I want to be able to specially send that from me. All right. Anyway, thanks for y'all tuning in this morning. Y'all have a great day. I will catch y'all tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Have a great day.
Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. 'Cause you're just that subscriber. Like and subscribe.